Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Ultra scan diagnostics. This is the CBCT high resolution endo mode for the patient that you had requested. Now here we can clearly see that the lower left second molar or the 7 is the area of interest. Here the chamber opening has been initiated. We can see a temporary restoration. The distal canal is widely visible. The mesio-buccal canal does not seem to be very clearly visible. There seems to be drilling done in the mesial root for orifice location. We also see that the drilling has been very close to the mesial border of the mesial root. Now the mesio-buccal canal is not very visible. Now we will, if you can see, this is the sagittal view. We're moving towards the buccal cortical plate. Now as we move in, we don't see any signs, like this is the sign of the distal canal. We don't see any signs of the mesio-buccal canal. Very faintly we see on another view. Now this is the mesiolingual. This is the mesiolingual canal. So mesiolingual canal is discernible, whereas the mesio-buccal canal unfortunately is not. Moving here, we can also see that there might be some communication with the interradicular area. It is visible on the coronal view. Now this is the coronal view. On the coronal section, we can see that the chamber opening has been done. This is the temporary restoration. This is where the drilling is done. Now here we will be able to see this is the lingual aspect and this is the buccal aspect. So this for orientation purposes. The lingual aspect is here and the buccal aspect is here. Right, so the mesiolingual canal is visible right there. There we go. But the mesio-buccal canal, unfortunately, is not very clearly visible on this section. We can also see a very faint idea of a mesio-buccal canal here, but we're not very sure if this, in fact, is the mesio-buccal canal. This is the communication that might have occurred with the interradicular area right there. We don't see any major radiolucencies associated with it yet, but this could be a source of perforation and might need to be sealed prior to root canal completion. Moving to the axial view, on the axial section, we can clearly see that this is the chamber opening. As we move down, we can clearly see that this is the temporary restoration. This is where the drilling is done. This is the buccal aspect, the lingual aspect. This is where the pulp horn is. Moving slightly down, we can see that this is where we're very close to the mesial border of the tooth. This is the distal canal. There you can see a C-shaped configuration with in the distal region. Moving slightly down, this is the mesiolingual canal that we discussed was clearly visible. The mesio-buccal orifice, unfortunately, it might be slightly present here, but we cannot discern it very clearly. This is the mesiolingual. No mesio-buccal can be seen in this region. And we are moving down towards the apex. And at the apex, this is the first molar. This is the first molar mesial root. And you can clearly see that we cannot discern any mesio-buccal canal orifice on this CBCT. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach to our team. Thank you very much.